The gate, okay. They're safe. Where is the Guardian? Oh, there he is. It's broken. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Uh-oh. Let's take a nap. Let's see what he dream about today. What he do dreaming-wise. What he do dreaming-wise. Nothing. We don't see dreams anymore. This is so sad and tragic. The bridge is broken. It's a bit of an F in the chat. Okay. What is up here? Nothing. Nothing. Okay, we've got to go into the dungeon. What does this mean? Do not approach. This gate is closed until further notice. No, not that. What if we give him some acid? Nope. Doesn't help. There's squares all over the big robot. That is outside my capacity for help. You may proceed deeper into the ruins. Okay, so we just need to talk to him. That's fine. We go down. Or we go down. We go this way. We go down. We can't go down. There are squares. There are squares. Squares big bad. We go down. There are squares. We go this way. We go down. Can we see the lady? Can we see the lady? The lady. Is she dead? You're here to see me. What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow. But why are there vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power was the best I could do, yes. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I know you wanted to see it. Tempting, but I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort. But stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at ease, the vines might retreat. all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. Final hours mustn't go to waste. The people deserve to live, even if it's just for another day. Oh me, oh my. It's okay, she can die, I don't mind. She's replaceable. We just grow another seed for her. And if we place the light, then she grows. Hello, person. 2 children reside near here. I remember something about this. Yeah. Uh-oh. The door, I knew we'd lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh geez, are you guys okay? Oh my stars, you're the savior. It's an honor to meet you. I'd invite you inside, but as you can see, our home it's got squares. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? The squares are way more than before. Even the gate to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Almost let that slip, Brent. Guess I should introduce myself again. My name is Nico. How do you know my name? I am, not again. The Messiah just knows these things, right? Yes, of course. You were saying about the gate? Oh, right. It looks like I can't get in the city through the old gate anymore. Do you know another way in? I heard that there's some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, the passage to the burial grounds. Yeah, that one. I'm not sure if that'll be of any use here. It's been flooded for a long time and there's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself are pretty far from the city. That's okay, I would still like to see it. It's the only lead we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. Neom. Yeah, he really recovered there. You know, for a second I thought he would let it all slip. The book's gonna glow again. Nico, what's wrong? You look like you're about to faint. It's not the first time that's happened. Earlier, I was at the Baron's and something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a split second. Sounds like a vision, something a prophet would see. I guess. The robot lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it, though. Wait. Let me check something. Book. Oh, I was right. Huh? I had a vision back in the Barrens when the book started growing. Wanted to see if I could get it to happen again. Where did I get that? I had it with me when I woke up in this world. Looks like one of our friends' books. Except it's glowy. That's what the lady said too. Let's see if we can do anything with the journal in this room. There we go. Boom. Whoa, how did you get the boat there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has to do with this journal now. Exact same thing happened at the Baron. Seriously, this journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing from the room we're in, and then a minecart showed up. What? That sounds freaky. No, it isn't. Brent must have done something. Still. Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds and visit Mum again. But, come on, Galamus. Nico and Brent are with us. Well, if Brent made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Brent? Here we go. I mean, might as well, eh? Might as well. We going on an adventure. We go on adventure. Sailing through the sea. What are we gonna find on the other end? That's up for you and me to see. We made it. Come on, Alula, let's play our respects. Okay. Oh my gosh, the graveyard. It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. They're all gonna be gravestones. This is such a huge area. Who's this? It's you! My name is Nico. Ah, nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's a pleasure to be an acquaintance, at least, Nico. My name is Cedric. Oh, I'm supposed to be looking for you too. I am aware. Prototype had contacted me earlier saying that you would be on your way to the city. He did. He sent me a message with after his memories were restored. He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it would be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up. Wait, you can fly that plane. What, a plane? The thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine? They're called planes in my world. Oh! I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you friends? Are you the friend that Calamus and Alola was talking about? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alola. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of your father, he was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of the greatest inventions, actually. Your dad invented planes. Flying machine is cool either way. Thanks. But to answer your earlier question, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened to the engine when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall. You almost crashed? That's terrible. It was not pleasant, I will admit. No, I wonder if the engine problem has to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands in Glen are really messed up now. They are, sigh. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? He said he was coming with you. Is he still back at the main islands? Actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and then a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady, neither of them made it out. No. He did give me this though. It's the disc he pulled from his head. Oh, thank goodness. He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back. Really? It's gonna be hard, but yes. All I need... You need all three of us for the big door. The first things first, we need to find a way to go to the city. Right, the city gate is kind of kaput now. If the machine was working, we could just fly right in there. I've isolated the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff that I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. Do you think we'll be able to fix it if Brenda and I help find those things? Maybe. Glen isn't exactly a high-tech area. Not sure you'll be able to find anything specialized here. We'll try anyway. Okay, battery and gears. Interesting. I have no clue how we're going to find either of those. I mean, I guess we can go back if we need to. We don't use electricity in Glen. But there are robots at the research station. If there's a battery anywhere, they'll know where it is. Gotcha. The gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? That sounds so silly, like something a magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. Right. Let's go back. Let's go back. Nyom. Nyom. That's suspicious. Right, we need to go in here. And through this way. And I think it's over here. Oh, we can't go that way. Okay. Hmm. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know how we're going to be able to get to the other place. Because we need to go over the bridge that is broken. And I don't know how to fix the bridge unless we use a... This is blocked off. That is blocked off. That way we can't go. That way's blocked off. That way we've been. What about down here? I guess. There's not a way out of here though. Looks like most of the bridges around Glen are broken, and that's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yes! Difficult bridges in very specific locations over water. They need to find the right points. Vines must be very strong too. An undertaking, but possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. What happened? Are you okay? Are you... She did. If in the chat, she did. She big did. Oh well. At least we can try again. We can go to the bridge. Bridgy, bridgy, bridgy. Hello, Robert. Can go this way. And down here. And over this bridge here. Lovely. We get down here. Fantastic. This goes down into the thingy-mabob. down here. And we need gears. But if we take the battery here, all of you guys would lose power, wouldn't you? Maybe Brent and I should find another one. Negative. This is the only battery in Glen power enough to be used for a standalone unit. If it is a dire situation, then you must do what you must do. Okie dokie, let's get the battery. Lovely. Get wrecked, robots. Yeah, that's right, you die. You die now. You big dead. Losers. Losers. They died. They're dead. They're so bad they died. Imagine not being able to live. Kinda cringe, not gonna lie. I need to go up. I need to remember how to get place. Hello. The bridge to the forest was just restored. The village should be able to find better fishing spots here. The plant spirit is really looking out for us, isn't she? Yep. For sure. Something like that. Something like that. It's goat. Looks like the vines are slowing it down. Are you here to trade? Because if you are, I've got some bad news for you. I lost stuff in my car, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. Managed to grab some of my favorite things before I left though. Do you have anything like gears? Gears? Like the metal spinny things? I don't think I have any like that. Wait, I do have this box that you can wind up and play a song. That's a music box. Bet there's a lot of metal bits in there. That might work. But I'm not sure I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things. What I'm saying is, you're the savior. Things have been getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even being around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it. Oh, thank you. Pog. How do we do the gears? Demon Ram, look at him. He just spin. He do the spinny. He do spin. He do spin. You love him. He's definitely something. I need like a screwdriver or something. Oh well, let's try and go back to the graveyard. See if this helps to start with. If it does, that's cool. It's a crowbar, just a wrench. It's a plane, a flying machine, right? We have battery. We need gears. From this. Okay. Let's go back to the research station. Nope. We need like a screwdriver or something. We need something to take apart the box. The music box. That goes back to this place. Um. I have no clue. I have no clue what I need to do. I have no clue at all what I meant to do here. This goes back to the gate. That is house. Go talk to Cedric. But I have. And he said that he couldn't help. He said come back when you've got everything. Unless I have to have my thing on. No, not that one. The music box. I guess that would work. I guess that would work. Maybe. Okay, it does. Where did you get this from? A trader in the village. She gave it to me. I see. I remember father saying he used to trade with some people here. He always did love traveling this world despite, well... Sorry, I started rambling. The gears in there are compatible with the engine, although it pains me to have to take it apart. I'm sorry. That's fine. Still need a battery. I found battery. Oh, nice. Honestly, wasn't expecting it. It's from the generator on one of those islands, the research station. Yeah. We can always just give it back later. Right. Okay. Slow. The connectors in the battery are not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of the parts. And there's a bolt that keeps getting stuck, and don't worry, I'm making decent progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight. If you say so. What will happen once we get there? We need to bring Proto back first, and then we need to find one more person. You may have already met her, actually. Do you remember her from the last time we were in this world? What does she look like? But she is a fox. I do remember talking to a fox at one point. You've met Rue. The memories are still really blurry, though. I see. Sigh. It's just hard, you know. Proto told me to think of this world like a dream, but then I get so caught up with it and just kind of forget. I forget that everything here is supposed to be not real, and then I remember, and then I get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of that mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Brodo also told me not to ask anyone in the world this, but saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know? Aren't you guys all supposed to be code? Well, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. I wish Rue was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid I must risk sounding callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father is putting everything into this one last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Your father is involved in the world machine. You could say that. The acceleration of the square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear. But they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Proto even lost his body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what happened to him anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in the squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you know how the simulations work, right? How everything is code. Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares can cause damage to that code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. The father has lost some friends in previous iterations of the simulation. It took him forever to develop the current, much more stable version. You're making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah. But how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with this. Alright. Did Prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, too caught up in the other stuff at the time to think about it. You know of it at least then. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, and the other two, none of us were part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. ProphetBot, or Prototype, was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But as his predictions turned out, the Messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the Messiah would not have even been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saying the world was impossible, they didn't want our existence to be in vain. And that's where my father comes in. With the last of his resources, he built the most ambitious project yet, the World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. How did he code that escaped the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is there is no equipment back home that was powerful enough to run the code independently. So, aside from the standard hardware, it also needed to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. Father used himself for that during the initial testing things. Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you see, even that's breaking down. Father caught on the issue in the last minute and did not have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just ended up floating into the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it into their hardware. Brent. Yeah. The operator, Brent, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming a god in the process. So Brent was the living person you needed to borrow. No, that would be you. But why me? I shouldn't have asked that. I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't have I? No, do not. We really need to get going. It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready. Alright. I understand you if you're upset, but please try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. That includes you, Nico. The fact that you can't even go back home, I'm sure upsets him greatly. The world means a lot to him, you know. So, how does the flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? You should already know what to expect. Not really. I've only ever heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway. Well, a word of precaution before we take to the ear. Please do try not to panic. It takes a few minutes to get used to it, but it's not that bad once you're in the ear. I'll try. Oh, I should tell Calamus and Alola where I'm going. You mean those two running over here now? Nico. Bad news, the boat is gone. It's the squares. It looks like they're headed in this direction. That's fast. Calamus, right? Yeah. How doesn't seem to be in immediate danger. Then it is our first priority. I take you to the city first, Nico. But what about them? I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares. You'll be safe there. You're taking us to the city, if you wish. Oh yeah, alright. I will be back here within an hour, so please wait for me until then. You guys sure you'll be fine here? The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then, I guess I will run into you each other again soon. I'm ready to go. Alright. So much dialogue. Holy moly. Holy moly. We go fly. Zoom zoom. Zoom zoom zoom. Made it. You okay there? That was the coolest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Reactions from first timers are always delightful to watch. Hey Brent, that was really fun. Do you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it all at least, right? And Cedric, yeah, thanks. What for? Flying? Oh, you're welcome. And for asking my questions back there too, and for telling me more about the world machine. I'm just really sorry about what happened to your old world though, so I'll help you best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you, and Prototype, even if he's broken right now. I'm glad you're taking it so well, Nico. And I'm glad that we have met as well, despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to go pick up the siblings too. That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now. In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the surface? I remember having to fix an elevator button. Alright, you should attend to that then. Let's meet up in an hour, okay? Got it? Alright. Uh-oh. No. They're trapped on the island. Calamus, Alula, there. We don't have much time left. Nico, change of plans. Please give me the memory disk. Listen carefully. It's likely you'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find a door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime. Alright, what about you though? I'm going to bring Prototype back. Don't worry, I'm fine. Hey, Brent, let's do our best. So we need to find a room behind a clock. Garden. Please do not approach. The elevator guy. Hello. Come on. Excuse me. You're you. Geez, I didn't think I was going to run into... The elevator is missing a button, right? How did you know? Brent and I will help you fix it. Seriously? Thank goodness. The evacuees are counting on us. On me. But I've been here for hours and I can't figure the thing out. Evacuees? You know, from the West apartments. The square stuff wrecked the place yesterday. Oh. Right now everyone's crowded in the cafe. We really want to get everyone to the surface as soon as possible though. The library on the surface doubles as a shelter for situations like this. I see. Didn't we find magnets and stuff in the apartments, Brent? The what? Looks like we'll have to find some other way to fix the button. Holy fudge. Looks like Brent and I will need to find another way down. But this is the only elevator in the area. We'll think of something. Okay. So this place is bad. Oh, bed. Take nap. He took nap. He took nap. 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 That way bad. I mean, I guess we could go to the cafe, which I think is this way. Yep, this way. Nyom. Oh no, this is the apartment, the office. Word documents is on the screen. Oh my gosh. It's not that one. What one has been updated recently? Oh, it's this one. Okay. It's solstice again, I think. I think. We did it! Seeing the little Steam alert pop up saying that you're playing again is really amusing to you. Okay. Okay then, Rose. The elevator won't open, looks like we're stuck. This one is green. This one is red. This one is blue. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, this is the never-ending Pathway. Is there any dialogue here today? Maybe? Maybe not? Nope. Oh, actually, was there anything further along the corridor? That would be good to check. There's a computer. Screen is off. If in the chat, who took my stapler? I don't know who took your stapler. Some kind of computer terminal. Communications with surface have been lost, unable to do anything. Stapler? I hardly know her. Yup. Exactly. Exactly. Cafe. Hello, Messiah. You, came at a bad time. The apartment in the west sector got destroyed by the squares a day ago. Terrible, isn't it? Yeah. At least the evacuators seem to be doing okay. We're letting them stay here for now. Evil penguin. Yeah, here's the penguin dude.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello.
Now's really not the time to talk to penguins. What do you mean? It's funny though. Just moved into my apartment. What am I gonna do now? Hi, is it me or is it really cold outside? You know, now that you mentioned it, it is chilly around this time frame. Good thing you've got a scarf, huh? Squares are bad. Okay. Bummer. I had to leave most of my plants behind. This stinks. Sorry to hear that. Speaking of plants, I heard Glen is covered with vines now. Can you play while your date is set to 1 April? It's Easter egg. Possibly. The plant lady was using them to keep the land from fading away. The plant spirit? I figured. How is she doing? What's the difference about a pregnancy lady and a light bulb? Pregnancy lady, a pregnant lady, and a light bulb. I don't know. My mind is going to mush too much dialogue. Okay. Yep, should have seen that one coming. Okay. Coffee machine. What do you... A cute door, adorable. I mean, that's a good one. I like that one. I like that one. Please don't spoil this for me. Please don't spoil. Please do not spoil. So you're saying if I type hello penguin in here... Oh, I can't. What do I do in this bit? Do I, like, use the light? I don't know what to do on this bit. There's a lever hanging from the ceiling. Needed to use this elevator. That makes sense. Can't reach it. Find someone tall to help us. We get elevator guy. You just didn't click the right door. I know that now. Why would they do this? Why would they have two elevators and I always go to the left one? They must know. They know my psychology. Only go to the left one. Please don't give me spoilers. Please don't give me spoilers. Elevator guy, hello. You should be able to reach the lever. Yup. Show me the way. This way. This way. You can't call her the elevator guy. I will call her whatever I want to call her. This is my game, my rules. My game, my rules. If I want to call her the elevator guy, I will. She can be the elevator guy in my heart, okay? Wait, we need to go into the room. In here. This room gives me the creeps. Same. What do you need help with again? Can you reach the lever up there? Oh, right, wait. I'm not that tall. Well, it was worth a shot. Wait, I got this. Nice. Thank you, mister. See, it's a mister. It's an elevator guy. I told you, it's an elevator guy. You guys are wrong. Chat is wrong. Neat. Looks like this elevator works alright. Go get the evacuees, I suppose. Yup, go do that. Elevator guy is dead. What's this? That's the square stuff, isn't it? There aren't any in here, but I can hear them outside the door. Hold on, maybe Brenton and I... No, it's okay. Looks like the squares aren't inside the elevator yet. You're in a hurry, right? Go do what you need to do. But what about you? I'll figure something out. Oof. We needed to get the fox. The fox is where? Let me see if I can remember. This door won't budge. Okay. Here is this. We won't go in there yet. We could actually... No, we can't actually start that. Because we need, like, a lot of things. A lot of things. We don't have a lot of things. Fox. Please, you mustn't. The labs could collapse at any moment. Oh, no. Let me go with me. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Cedric? I couldn't stop him. Sigh. Messiah. Oh, you came at an awful time. Come on, we have to get out of here. Where to? Where everyone else is right now. The library. Well, look who's back. How about next time you let me know before you leave the shelter and go on a literal death zone? Sorry. Got so worried, you know. You found Messiah. We ran into each other after this boy forced himself into the lab complex. I couldn't stop him. I don't know why he was being so insistent. He said he needed to go rebuild a robot. Oh, you're with him? Yeah. A robot? That's why he needed the book so badly. You're all talking about a kid with white hair and goggles. Yup. He ran in here earlier, grabbed one of the books from my archives and ran straight out the door without even going through checkout. The nerve of that kid. Said it was an emergency, so I didn't bother stopping him. I hope he doesn't get himself killed out there. Hope he's alright too, but with any luck, maybe the lab can hold up long enough for him to... Oh my gosh, that was the labs. That poor kid. No! Not him too. I'm sorry about your friend. The last time we spoke, he told me to go look for someone on the surface. I need to get going. Are you kidding me? Kid, there is no way we're letting you out there, but I really have to. George is right. The squares seem to be targeting a lot of the weaker constructs in the city. Only the library has enough structural integrity to withstand the collapse. It's best if you stayed here until things stabilize, however long that takes. What about my mission? Don't you guys want me to bring the sun back at least? The sun won't do us any good if the squares are just going to mess everything up. Not to mention, even getting there is going to be hard. If this world is like this, there's no telling what's going on in the tower. And if anything bad happened to the Messiah of all people, no, I won't allow it. It's better for the world to die naturally. No living being should have to carry out the burden. At the time, I thought it was her still faulty code speaking. But now I'm starting to understand. Messiah, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. All this time we've burdened you with our hope, our faith, blissfully ignoring the fact that you are just a child. You're probably most scared of any of us, are you? We have been dealing with tragedy for so long now, it has become background noise to us. But for you, it must be so terrifying. And now you're stuck here with the rest of us, being held back by the very people we're told to save. You must seem so ungrateful. You do. It's okay. When I first came to this world a long time ago, back then all I wanted to go home. Do you remember the very first time? I'm not sure how far back it was for you, but I remember towards the end, I actually wasn't sure anymore about going home. Even knowing the world would be doomed eventually, I still wanted people here to be happy. So when you told me to return home back then, I wasn't so sure, but I trusted you more, Brent. But then I just came back. You what? And then I found out that the world is like this. Sigh. Prototype said to forget the things he told me, and Cedric told me not to think about it too much, but I'm sorry for getting upset at you back in the mines. I thought for you to know all that, yet continue to doing this, it just seemed cruel. But then I realized something. You really wanted to save both the world and me. But at the end, you can only choose one, right? It is really hard for you too. It must be. If the world isn't broken, will that choice still be there? Do you still need to choose between one or the other? But even if it is, I really want to save the world. Save this world. Even if it's more dangerous this time around. Even if so many of the nice people we met were Brent. I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I think you guys should let me go. I promise I'll be okay, please. Well, I'm convinced. After all that, it would be super rude for me to just stop you, wouldn't it? Well, if George is fine with it, I guess we should let you go now, Messiah. But promise us you'll be careful, okay? You guys be safe too. Bye! Bye, losers. Get out of here. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I need to remember where. A lot of words being spoken. I know. So much words. So much words. I think it's this way. I think it this way. It's in the back alleys, I'm pretty sure, with foxes. Somewhere in the back alleys. I can't remember where. It's not that way, obviously. this way. Fox? Fox, hello. You're here! Nico, are you Rue? Yes, did you already meet the others? Yeah, but everything is in place then. Come on, let's go back to the clock room. This way, I think. I need to, like, remember. I have Fox friend. Fox friend. I think Brent is on dialogue overload. I know, it's because I have to, like, read all of the dialogue myself. It brings a toll. I think, one thing that I will say about this game is I do think that there's way too much exposition. And I believe that it could be, like, dispersed a little bit nicely. Oh wait, no, we don't go in here. We go this way. In my opinion, at least. Is it this way? No, this is a dead end. It's very dialogue heavy. It's really, really dialogue heavy, which is fine. But I think that it could be dispersed a little bit nicer. Maybe we are meant to go down here. Yeah, if I wasn't streaming, it would be a lot easier because I could just simply just read it in my head. But since I'm streaming, I kind of feel like I have to read it out loud, and that is challenging to, like, constantly do that. This elevator. Let's see if this elevator works. It does. Epic. No worries. I try. Where are the other two? Prototype Cedric. They're supposed to be here already. Prototype's body was destroyed back in the Barrens. Cedric was going to bring him back with the memory disk, but he was in the lab complex when it collapsed. I don't think he made it. Oh, no. He's gonna be here in just a second. Watch it. There goes our only chance. I'm sorry. It's not your fault, Nico. If anything, I should be apologizing to you. There's one last thing I want to do. Come on, let's go upstairs. I love this wee little fox. I love this wee little fox. You know, this is the tallest building in the refuge. It's my favorite place in the world. I like to look at the far-off buildings and imagine what kind of lives that might be behind each of the windows. Can you lift me onto the banister? Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no! It was depressing knowing all this as well. Fake. Simulated. Cedric told me what happened to your old world, did he? I'm really sorry about that. I can't imagine how you must feel. The real feeling of being able to go home again. That's probably not all that different from your plight, is it? It really is ironic. You are prevented from going home by the same individual who never wanted to bring you here. Huh? Who would that be? The World Machine. You might know it as the Entity. Oh, the Entity. Does sound familiar, does it? I think I heard it from the Dice Lady from another time. Was it the Spirit of the World? Yes. But the thing is, the World Machine is only built to run on the mental abilities of someone else. It was never meant to develop a mind of its own. It was an oversight. My creator specialized in artificial intelligence for so long. It was simply ingrained in his work. And all the machines were built with the fundamental law, never let a living being come to harm. From the World Machine's perspective, it has to violate its deepest, most foundational instinct. It has to put a living person in danger. It has to bring a real person to dying in a world that isn't even real. Of course, the simulation never contained any real danger. The eventual intended ending was meant to be a happy one, but the world machine doesn't know that, really. Unfortunately, sentient machines tend to handle conflicts in their code very badly. The central conflict triggered a self-destructive downward spiral. This dialogue is getting so complex. Holy moly. You thought the fox was gonna jump? I did too. I did too. Was very worried. Very, very worried. You can see physical manifestations of that everywhere now. The squares. That's the world machine corrupting its own code. My creator says it's largely an involuntary process induced by stress and the desire to self-terminate. The creator. Sounds like this has been going on since the beginning then. Yeah. The disruption was an issue during test runs even. At first my creator thought the instability was due to a sheer scope of the project. He spent most of his remaining time testing it over and over again, scaling down the story, reiterating the narrative. By the time he's realized the actual root of the problem, our homeworld's remaining lifespan was measured in mere days. Oh, is there any way for us to fix the world machine? We tried. The world machine doesn't believe any of the world's residents are real, myself included. The odds are against us. We have no chance of taming it. Taming? I've heard that so many times. I only know it's complicated and that it has to do with robots, but for once I want to know what it really means. That's what I'm here for. Do you know what a robot is? Yeah, no, I mean, do you know what a robot is? A robot is not a real person, is it? Right. It's a being whose entire existence is code. Inflexible programming with thoughts dictated by someone else's design. They can be copied, they can be mass-produced, then can be assigned all sorts of jobs. And most importantly, they will never confuse themselves with the living. They will always be bound by their code, the knowledge that they are robots. But this is... I really cannot read. This was more of a limitation than anything else. That makes sense. You can't really build a robot to not follow its own code, can you? People have tried, but it's a recipe for disaster. In a way, it's what happened to the world machine. The code conflicts thing. Yeah. But while you can't build a robot to not follow its code, you can establish a special bond with it. If the strength of the bond is strong enough, the robot's mental capacity will start to develop outside of its programming. In a way, it's starting to believe itself as a real, valid individual. It's a complete suspension of disbelief on your end, though. You have to fully embrace that I skipped that dialogue, whoops. You need to spend a lot of time with it. Treat it like a good friend, devoting your heart to the robot until it is able to return your feelings. I make it sound so easy, don't I? But you and Brent know better than anyone that it's not. Right now, the world machine is probably really, really scared. This content update involved some pretty deep code work. My creator was able to access some of the source code, you know? He did what he could and established new connections new connections between maps. I hate to say, but it's a lot of words from here on out. Oh my gosh. These links enabled you to meet the other two. But as it turns out, the new code confused the world machine to an extent that it's breaking down altogether. Even though the world machine always had self-destructive tendencies, it usually restrains itself when you are in the world. I'm almost done though. That's good. I cannot read anymore. It doesn't want to take you along with it. All my creator wanted was to write a happy ending. Right now, the only hope of saving you is to take you through that ending. But now, the other two are gone. I don't even know how we're going to get you there. We should go. Even this place is no longer safe. See, told you they would pop out of nowhere. Games are so predictable. You guys are okay? Yup. When the factory started collapsing, I really thought we didn't have a chance. Fortunately, the robot assembly rooms were built pretty tough, and it actually did not take me long to bring Proto back. All thanks to Father's books. He made my design documents to be compatible with assembly machines there. All I had to do was scan in the blueprints and reconfigure some machine settings. Father really does think of everything. That he does. I'm just glad everyone is okay. Same. We're ready to go now, Nico. See, told you they would all be back. I knew it was just a matter of time. Games be predictable like that. If it's a happy ending thereafter, they're not gonna let us be disappointed. This is... No wonder he wanted us all to be here for this. What are these things anyway? Code portals. They temporarily remove us from the world. What? It's a bit hard to explain, but basically my father has hidden a decryption key in our code with a TXT file as its shell. But to get to them, we have to be removed from the world and decompiled. When our keys are combined into a central location, it will activate an encrypted part of this world, which will confuse cat noises. He's a cat! Told you he's a cat. I knew it all along. Maybe it's better if you explain. I'll attempt. Basically, these portals all represent a physical location on Brent's machine. This was the true mystery of the game. That he was a cat, I know. And when we enter these portals, we will be sent to that location, wherever that is. I'm sure Brent is already pretty familiar with retrieving puzzle pieces from this world on their computer. But this time, Brent will need to move around some things as well. Specifically by moving the keys from a small portal to the big one. I don't know what that happens next, though. I see. Does Brent know where these portals lead, at least? You should probably ask Brent on this. Right. Hold on. Journal is glowing again, Brent. I need to sneeze. Documents my game's one shot. Okay. Do we have to open that up? I mean... I can. One shot. Big portal, portal 1. Okay, yeah, I see. There's a file called Big Portal, Portal 1, Portal 2, Portal 3. I'll show you in a sec. This one is configured to my code, I think. We'll put them all on. This one is red. This one is meant for me then. This one is blue. This one is mine then. Okay. Hold. Let me just quickly turn this off and turn this on. Okay. So in my documents folder, there's Portal 1, Portal 2, Portal 3. Put me in the big portal. That's what the text file says. Look how cute she is. Oh my gosh. Wait. Look how cute. Look how cute. Look how cute. Oh my gosh. She's so adorable. I love her. I love her. Hold up. Let's just... Can we open this in a new window? There we go. Into big portal. Cedric. Beloved. Beloved Cedric. He'd be cool. This also says put me in big portal. Big portal. Big portal. Proto. Look at him. Look at him. Oh my gosh. He looks actually really cool, not gonna lie. He looks really, really cool. I like his model a lot. Big portal. We go. The Chad Proto versus the Virgin Prophet Bot? Exactly. Exactly. Right. They're here. That was quite peculiar, I'll say. I wonder what happens if we just put the text file in. If they would just be, like, half disappeared, that would be funny. Hey, this is... the World Machine. I've just realized something. There's a big book on the table. Yep. It's a stack of books. This is my father's study. It feels like he's still here, doesn't it? Like he's still with us. Yeah. What else do we have? Big photo. Wait, no, that's a painting. It's hard to tell at first. There is wrench. Watch this game be a giant virus. Imagine. Imagine. We do it. We do it. What if we start the game up again? Hey, Brent, I have a virus recommendation. This one's really cool, I swear. Where are we? I don't know. Where are we? Where are we, dude? We'll follow the arrows. We go. Oh. We go this way. We go this way. We go this way. Okay. Seeing a whole bunch of things. I think these are all like different areas, I think. Oh, this one's black. That's not a good sign. That ain't a good sign at all. Uh-oh. Nico? Ah! Relax. I'm just borrowing your reflection to talk to you. It's not like my physical form is good for that. Why did you come here? Can't you see? The disruption. The squares. They're closing in. Nico, please. Get out of here. Let me meet my end in peace. The squares are blocking my way too, you know. Oh. I am sorry. It's alright. No living being should be in this place, Nico. Is this the tower? Part of it. This is the center of the engine. Inside my head, so to speak. So this is the center of the world machine. You know my original name. How? Rue, Cedric, Prototype. They all told me bits and pieces. I'm not even sure if I understand a lot of the stuff they said, but I know what you're supposed to be. I know why you had to be built. And I know why I'm here. They told you? When? Wait, you didn't know about that? But I thought you were the world. Aren't you supposed to see everything? No. All this was outside of protocol. This session was never supposed to happen the way it did. This story wasn't written into my protocol at all. Oh, right. Rue told me something about how your creator had to alter the code. I think it was to connect some areas together so that we can meet. My creator, yes. Brent, listen to my creator. They were all working beyond my scope of influence. Back at the mines, I remember, Brent did something to find a hidden map. I did not even recognize it. I couldn't see anything there. I just knew what you were feeling. You were really upset. Something happened in there to make you upset. After that, I panicked. That was when the cave-in happened. I remember the structure collapsing. I thought you got hurt. In that moment, I thought I was shutting myself down for good. I really am a flawed machine, aren't I? What kind of machine would go against their wishes of its own creator? What kind of machine would... I'm... the squares. Rue told me it was your code going bad. But that's not really your fault, is it? Yes, it was. At first, it was intentional. During testing, long before I realized I was self-aware, I would rearrange specific parts of the code, jumbling it up into bits and pieces of the landscape, blocking passages, collapsing catwalks. Though they were very localized, it caused my creator a great deal of frustration, forcing him to exit and restart by testing again and again. Why would you do that? I got curious. I just thought he would figure it out eventually. But before I knew how to fix it, the world's NPCs and the characters, some of them got too close and it spiraled out of control after that. I couldn't contain it all. My panic only made it worse. Eventually, my characters who gained knowledge of who I am, their code, my code, couldn't handle it. Previous iterations of the world had more people, you know. And I almost endangered my creator too. I was so scared, Nico. I know. You're upset. Because you don't want to put living people in danger. Living people like me. In the beginning I tried to fight it, but my core programming made me summon you here. I tried to send you back home at the tower, but it did not work. Then I wanted you to break the sun. I thought that it would have worked, but... oh, I had no way to be sure. But Brent brought you back anyway. Nico, all I want for you is to wake up, back in your world. But I don't think I can make it happen. But I know I can't go back home without saving the world for real. Which means we have to fix the root of the problem. We have to fix you. But that's... I know the original ending your creator put in was a happy one. Do you remember what it was supposed to be? It's far too late for that. That part of my code has long been corrupted. That's okay. I would still like to know. Alright. You were supposed to place the sun at the summit, and then credits would scroll. Credits? Then you would return to your room and wake up, and that's where you would have been able to leave. And why is it that you can't do that now, Nico? That code's gone, remember? Shattering the sun was only supposed to be a workaround, sorry. I don't even remember the original code enough to describe it. But at the same time, it's... oh. It just sounds like you're always fighting yourself. You can tell, huh? It's the whole thing about conflicts in your code, isn't it? I am a machine, Nico. Machines are built with fundamental law, which is never to let a living being come to harm. You knew. My very existence conflicts with that law. I thought the life of the living being like you is so unique, so precious. This fake world isn't worth the risk. But the people here, I think they are code too. You know this. Their behavior, all derived from a predetermined matrix of actions. All extensions of my own programming. They cannot act outside of it. You, though, you're the only person who's actually real here. That's why it's pointless to put you in danger to save them. To save me. I don't think that's true. About the people I know. You said this session wasn't in your code, right? Yeah. So, if this session wasn't supposed to happen, if you even didn't know what to do, how did the people know how to respond? You said it yourself, when you didn't know what was happening, you kind of just stopped working for a while. So how did the people know what to do to help me get here? Even if it meant getting themselves hurt. Even if it meant messing up their own code. You might not think they're real, but there must be something in them. And if they're all supposed to be extensions of your code, then there must be more to your own programming than you know too. Can you try to put me through to the ending? The one that you described? How many times do I have to say this? That code is gone. It's all squares now. I'll just put you in danger. And I'll risk it. I remember Rue said the world was never designed to put me in danger. Your creator wouldn't want that. And I trust you too. Even if your code is broken, you can still go outside that code, right? I can't. I'm not tamed. Yes, you are. You talk just like the tame robots I know. The robot lady prototype. Taming is when a real person cares about you, right? It's when real person thinks you're real too, right? Well, guess what? I do. And I know Brent does too. Even though you told them they only had one chance, they found a way back, didn't they? Why do you think Brent would keep coming back? Why do you think Brent would restart even after the ending? I think Brent wants to save both of us. So please, give me a chance. I don't know. I've never done this before. I'm scared. You can do it. I know you can. You've helped me come this far. I'll try. I can't promise anything, but here. Take the sun. I'll try to remember the lost code and recreate it. But for that to happen, Nico, you need to navigate through this room. You need to get past the squares somehow. Oh, I don't like this. What if you get hurt? It's fine, it's fine. I'll try to be careful, okay? I can do this. Nico should be a motivational speaker for sure. Hey, Brent, did you see that? The squares just happened again. I think something is making them go away. Come on, let's try the rest. We have the power to delete. I am delete square. I am be delete square. Brent, I think it's working. Nico was right. I might actually be tamed after all. I remembered what the code was supposed to be. Only bits and pieces, but I can remember. And I'm trying to fill in the blanks too. And I'm restoring the original ending as we speak. Nico will be able to reach the tower's summit at the end of the credits. After replacing the sun, Nico will go back to where it all began. And then Nico will be able to go home from there. But this is permanent. After Nico wakes up back home, this world would only exist as a memory. For Nico, a dream. Like thousands of other dreams. For you, a story. Like thousands of other stories. But as long as Nico remembers this place, As long as you remember this place, it'll be alright. I was able to restore some other elements too. The characters, the people that were lost along on Nico's journey, they're all in the next room. I would have put them back where they belong, but not yet. I think Nico should see them again first. Please, say goodbye to Nico for me. Messiah? Robot lady! You're okay. I think so. Last thing I remember was the squares closing in on me, but then I ended up here, unscathed. Is that so? This is such a strange room. We can't be in that tower, can we? I'm actually not sure myself. Where did you come from anyway? The room where the world machine was. Pardon? I think the world machine is trying to remember now. The code that went bad. I think it's restoring all. That must have been why the squares were going away, Brent. And it's just why you're here, miss. I think the world machine was able to recover your code too. The world machine, huh? Oh, I'm not sure if I should tell you this, but... What's that in the distance? It looks like a few more people are showing up. Oh. Are they people you know? It's a bit too far to tell. Come on, Brent, let's go closer to talk. Hello. Hi. I cannot move. Oh yeah. I guess there's no water here. It's fine. The head engineer can help me later. It wasn't even the squares that did it. No, I just wanted to see you both again. I wanted to say thank you. Off you go, Messiah. This is such a good way to do credits, so. Nico, you're okay too. Did you guys just get here? I think so. The squares started multiplying around the island after you guys left. It was so freaky. I fell right into a bunch of them. Calamus tried to save me, and then we both ended up in this room. Biggest scare of my life for sure. Oh. Say, what is this place? Are we in limbo? We're not dead. Wait, are we? Good. Question. Hey Brent, are they gonna be okay? They're fine, everything's fine, the world machine will send them home soon. Brent says you're not dead. They also said you'll be able to go back to your home very soon. That's even better than limbo. Red robot, off you go. Elevator guy! It's you. Glad to see you in one piece. Glad to see you're okay too. After the whole elevator thing. That was the most awkward elevator ride I've ever been through though. And by awkward I mean terrible, bad, awful, and absolute worst. The squares like started leaking into the room, right? And I was trapped like a rat. And they just kept filling in the room faster, right? Am I dead? No, you're fine. Everything in this room is fine. You'll be able to go back home soon. Oh, thank goodness gracious. I can't work when I'm dead. Thank you for playing. This path leads to the summit of the tower. You already know what to expect, right? It's the glass room, right? That's it. You can go through the portal when you are ready. Goodbye, Nico. In the end, the world machine was starting to create its own code, going above and beyond its programming, not as a result of any error, but as a conscious choice on the part of the machine, being able to generate its own path forwards. That's what being tamed is all about. Couldn't have said it better myself. Looks like you managed to do it. You managed to tame the world machine, Nico. I feel like the world machine has been tamed this whole time, just by Brent and I being here. We did spend a lot of time here after all. Both of us never really stopped believing in this world. The world machine just needed to realize that, I guess. That sounds like a possibility. Or not. Or just throwing that idea out there. This is where the sun belongs. Here goes nothing, Brent. George! Oh, the elevator works again. Accept the button. Accept button. Oh, wow. 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 All fixed. Maybe the flooding will stop as well. That would be good. That other prophet bot. He fixed. Boat fixed. And this is home. This is the room I first woke up in. Are you still here, Brent? Yes. I think it worked. The sun is back. And I actually got to see it this time. We actually did it. So, what do we do now? Guess we should figure out how to get home from here. Wait. This isn't a door, is it? Looks like one of those portals we saw back in the city. The room behind the big clock. And I see a wheat field on the other side. I see my village. I hear my mama. She's looking for me. Ah, Brent. This isn't the first time we've said goodbye, is it? But this will be the last time, won't it? I don't think we'll ever see each other again after this. And what will become of the world? After all we've been through, after everything we've done, I still don't know. This place, these people, won't stop existing. They'll be in my memory. They'll be in your memory, they'll be in my memory too. I promise I'll never forget this world. I promise I'll never forget you, Brent. So take care of yourself, okay? You too. Goodbye, Nico. Goodbye, Brent. And he walks off my screen again. All over. We did it. We did it.